Ladies and gentlemen, it is I, Double J, back once again to call the action for you for this one-on-one special event this evening. By the sounds of this music, ladies and gentlemen, this can only be one person. And by the sounds of things, I think this is Elise Laprez. I'm telling you, very spectacular women's wrestler, arriving in signature fashion, ladies and gentlemen. Just being able to be captivated by her beauty alone, but her beauty isn't everything that she has. A very tremendous upcoming women's wrestler, to say the least, looking to really make a name for herself tonight. As we see her just coming down to the ringway here, the fans absolutely love her. I can't tell if it's by her beauty or they're actually fans of her wrestling ability, but nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, here she is tonight. This is definitely one special treat. You definitely don't want to miss this, ladies and gentlemen. I promise you this will be one of the best women's wrestling matches you've seen to date. You see Elise very full of herself in a sense. You know, she definitely knows her self-worth. She knows exactly what she needs to do in and outside the ring. I mean, you could just tell just by looking at her. And I mean, somehow these fans still absolutely adore her. And I mean, now that Elise is in the ring, ladies and gentlemen, we're just awaiting on her opponent. And I can attest to you that her opponent is definitely not one to take lightly. As you could just tell just by the sound of the music, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be Royce Anamorah, and I'm telling you, Royce is definitely a spectacular athlete. She's definitely made a name for herself as of late. And there she is, ladies and gentlemen, another very beautiful woman, to say the least, but beauty isn't all she can bring to the table either. Just look at that pyro alone. Look at the smoke. I mean, she's more dark and demented, to say the least. She's definitely not your typical everyday woman. She's not the type of woman you'd take home to your mama, that's for sure. But a very great wrestler at that. I mean, we have two outstanding athletes here tonight that are about to compete one-on-one to see who's really better than the other. Royce now making her way into the ring. I mean, just look at her. I mean, for those of you that don't know much about Royce, I can just tell you right now that, I mean, she's definitely a breakout women's wrestling star. I mean, just look at that. She just put her hand up at Elise right now. I mean, she isn't even fazed by the fact that she's got to wrestle her here tonight. And now, ladies and gentlemen, as we see Elise on your screen, and now Royce, we're just waiting on the referee to ring the bell. And we are officially off, ladies and gentlemen, for this one-on-one bout. As we see both Elise and Royce circling around the ring, just looking at each other. Got a signature collar and elbow tie-up here as Elise quickly overpowering Royce, pinning her up against the ropes. As we see the referee trying to get a break here between the both of them. We have a clear break here. Now we got another collar and elbow tie-up. Oh, I'm sorry, she just raked the eyes of Elise, taking her down early. That's that dark, sinister side of Royce just really being showcased here. Now a couple of stiff forearm shots, and just dropping Elise's head right down on the knee brace at that of Royce here. A quick cover here, ladies and gentlemen, and Elise barely able to kick out. Now we see Elise fighting back here, showing some type of life. Another forearm shot by her, a series of them. As now she throws Royce off the ropes. She jumps over top, dunks underneath. And now she catches her with a drop toe hold, taking her down here. And now just flipping right through for, it looks like, what a modified camel clutch. You just see the way she elevated Royce's head, bending her head back towards her lower body. And Elise staying right on top of the attack now as we see her bring her back to the middle of the ring and a giant kick right across the abdomen area. And just look now, Elise just really showboating here, just laughing at Royce. It just slams her down onto the mat. So we see Royce was setting up there, definitely feeling the effects of that one, but able to kick out at one. Oh no, Royce getting right back up here, but it looks like Elise staying right on the attack by driving the elbow to the back of the head. And well, I think she got a little too cocky there, and now Royce was taken back in control, but now we're going back and forth, ladies and gentlemen, seeing which woman's the harder striker, and Royce with a beautiful lariat clothesline taking Elise down. The impact off that, just the way that she whiplashed off the ring mat there, ladies and gentlemen, and a series of shots, and now this is signature Royce now. The headbutts to Elise over and over, and look at the way that her head hit off the bottom rope. I mean, that definitely doesn't tickle, ladies and gentlemen. We have a cover here. Do we have a winner in Royce? And no, Elise finding a way to kick out. Ooh, a nice series of chops there right across the face. Looking like a reversal there by Elise. I'm not quite for sure what Royce was looking for there, but Elise quickly able to get out of the way. So we see Elise now going right back on the attack, picking Royce up here, Irish whipping her into the corner. Oh no, just a kick in the abdomen area, and another one. Looking like she's Irish whipping her over into the corner. Coming off the ropes here. Reversal by Royce with a beautiful jawbreaker. Throwing Elise right back into the corner now in a beautiful drop kick, bringing her down to one knee as Elise slowly got up here, and now a Laprez press and a series of punches right to the face of Elise, taking her down. Royce just now a series of stomps. Oh no, another one there, and just slamming Elise's face right down onto the mat. No, but Elise wasn't taking too kindly to that one. Getting off the reversal, just slamming her arm down right on her shoulder blade. That doesn't tickle, ladies and gentlemen, as we see a series of kicks now, pinning Royce up against the ropes. Now it looks like Elise looking like she's using the ropes for an advantage here with a series of shots over and over, as it looks like Royce was pinned up against the ropes, had nowhere to go. Now Elise looking to capitalize here, looking for a quick cover, and Royce finding a way to kick out once again. Series of near falls in this matchup as these women looking to really showcase to one another who is the superior athlete. Royce once again taking control here, throwing Elise off the ropes, jumping over top of her, dunking underneath. Now, ooh, it looks like a modified Japanese arm drag, just taking her down. Coming through now and driving the knees with a MUAH, taking Elise down, center of the ring, ladies and gentlemen. We might have a winner. And somehow, again, Elise finding a way to kick out of these devastating moves by Royce. And once again, slamming her face first off the mat. Just blew her a kiss there, ladies and gentlemen. I think Royce is basically saying this is it, and a beautiful reversal from the spine buster into a DDT by Elise. Oh my goodness, now as we see Royce slowly getting up here, definitely feeling the whiplash effects from that. A beautiful place kick by Elise, taking her down, and my goodness, a seated blockbuster neck breaker. Looks like Elise isn't done yet here, ladies and gentlemen. Coming off the ropes and another modified blockbuster, this time angled from the side. So we see Royce was holding her head, and Elise definitely starting to feel herself, definitely starting to get back into the groove of this matchup here. But it looks like Royce wasn't taking too kindly to those devastating maneuvers as we see her coming right back once again. A big elbow right to the back of the head, and looks like she's just grinding the face of Elise off the ropes. That dark side showing once again. She has no remorse for her opponents. And a beautifully placed kick right across the side of the head here. Ladies and gentlemen, we might have a winner in Royce. And again, Elise digging down deep, showing that heart, that fighting spirit, being able to kick out. And now we see Royce throwing her over the top rope. Elise was able to barely hold on here. Looks like Royce going for something here and just drives her head first with the DDT, using the ropes for leverage to be able just to slam her head first. No protection there, ladies and gentlemen. Referee in position, and Elise just barely able to get her foot on the bottom rope at the very last second to break that pin there, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if if Elise had enough left in the tank to be able to kick out. As now we see Royce right back on the attack again, jumping over top and dunking underneath here. And it looks like she's going for a modified swinging neck breaker, driving her right down on the shoulder blade. And oh no, she kicks her right into the stomach here. When it looked like she sets up for a modified neck breaker, using Elise's own arms there just to pull herself down, as she has a pin attempt here, and somehow, again, Elise finding a way to kick out here, ladies and gentlemen. Now we see Elise's fighting spirit coming back here. A series of shots now, just getting Royce right back into the corner. Looking like she just bounces Royce's head right off the long leg. And now looking like she throws her over into the corner on this side, ladies and gentlemen, and a beautiful drop kick. Just putting all the weight on the back of Royce, able to hit her off the turnbuckle here, ladies and gentlemen. She is down but not out as she kicks out at 2 7/8. The reversal by Royce now, just throwing the elbow right up, it looks like, into the eye area of Elise here. Oh no, she's going for those signature step kicks using her long legs, and a beautifully placed enziguri catching her right across the head as we saw Elise just looking like her eyes rolled into the back of her head there, ladies and gentlemen. But somehow, I think off instinct alone, she was able to find a way to kick out. But look at the aggression by Royce. She definitely isn't happy with the fact that Elise kicked out there. And now we see Elise looking like she's putting her up to the top turnbuckle here. I'm not quite for sure what she's looking to do. I mean, she already has no remorse for Elise as it is. Looking like she's got her by the arms. I'm thinking she was going to throw her, but Elise able to hold on. Now we see her on the middle rope here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh no, I think she was going for some type of a diving maneuver, but I think she decided not to. And a nice cross spine buster here. Just able to elevate her body up and plant her down. The hardest part of the ring there in the corner, ladies and gentlemen. Do we have a winner? And no! Somehow, Royce dug so far down deep in that black heart of hers and was just able to kick out, but I think Elise definitely thought that was it. I mean, that was a massive spine buster, ladies and gentlemen. Put many of women out before. As now we see, looking like she Irish whips her off to the corner here, and the nice backflip. Oh no, catches her with a backstabber, coming through with a modified crossface here, ladies and gentlemen. She's basically in the middle of the ring, Elise having nowhere to go. She might have to tap out here, ladies and gentlemen, and she does. My goodness, Elise definitely putting on a fight here, but just wasn't enough to be able to defeat Royce here tonight, as that was a beautifully reversed maneuver as she was able to backflip out of the corner and just lock her into that modified crossface in the middle of the ring, ladies and gentlemen. As Royce is your winner here this evening, able to pull off a huge victory here this evening, but take nothing away from Elise, because that was definitely a hard-fought battle. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning into this contest. This was a spectacular event. Have a good evening. Thank you.